Namaste everyone. We are starting with a side stretch, which is a variation of Utkatasana. Interlock the fingers, keep your index finger active, stretching the arms up to ceiling. Push it behind the ears. Push the navel in, tighten the kneecaps. Exhale, move right hip to right corner and both the arms moving to the left corner. Try and give your best to keep your elbows straight and give a gentle lift on the chest. Chin away from the chest. And we are taking one more breath here. Exhale back to center, stretch it up, take a deep breath. Exhale, reaching to other side. Push left hip to the left corner. And with every exhale, we want to keep reaching to the right corner. Check the right elbow might go slightly bent. Give your best to continue straightening. Keep pushing arms behind the ears. Inhale back to center. We are doing this one more time. Exhale and push the upper body to left corner. Check all the alignments again. Active legs. Try not to bend the knee. Keep leaning with exhale and give a gentle lift on the chest. Chin away from the chest. Exhale back to center. Stretch it up, arms back. Exhale and finishing the other side. Take a moment and see how you are breathing this time. We want to stay here for 2 more breaths. Exhale and keep reaching down. One more breath, deep inhale. Exhale and come back center. Release the arms. For the next posture, we are moving close to wall. And this is a slight variation on Utkatasana. So stay 1 foot away from the wall, feet together. Start to bend the knees and push the hips backward. Push your hips back as far as we can. Start to stretch the arms up towards the wall, up towards the ceiling, and keep moving chest forward on the wall. You might have to see if your chest is not touching the wall, you might have to shorten your distance between wall and the feet. Feel free to do that. Continue moving chest forward and see if you can bring chin on the wall. If it doesn't reach today, it's absolutely fine. Just work on pushing the hip back and keep moving chest forward, even if it's not touching. We want to stay here for 2 more breaths. Stretch the arms up as we exhale. 1 more. Exhale, straighten the knee and release the arms. So let's turn around. We are keeping feet together. 1 soft hand distance from the wall. Bend the knee. Push the hips back, give a lift on the chest, look for the arch on the entire spine, push the navel in and raise the arms up. Feel free to look forward if you can look back. We want to look back and move your hands all the way back on the wall. You can just start with the fingertips on the wall and that's absolutely fine. Try to bring entire hands on the wall and start pushing chest away from the wall. So I'm pushing my hips back, chest is moving forward, hand is pushing the chest away from the wall. We want to take 1 more breath here. To exhale, raise the arms up, look forward and straighten the knee. Arms next to body. Look forward and take a few deep breaths here. Right, we are preparing for Utkatasana. Again, we will do with the wall. So stay about one hand away from the wall. Feel free to create a padding for the knees. If you have sensitive knees, you can place a towel or you can even fold the mat. Check your knees slightly apart in line with the hips, toes pointing back, hands on the lower back. Start to push the hip back, lift the chest up and see if you can look backward. If you have a neck issue, continue looking straight and raise the arms up. You can choose to stay just raising the arms up. If you can move your hands back on the wall, we want to try doing that. Again, just the fingertips are enough. Try to press hands on the wall and start pushing the hips forward now. Give a lift on the chest, so creating that deep arch. Remember, you can do the same thing looking forward if you have a neck condition or if you have a low BP. Otherwise, keep pushing the hip forward, lift the chest. To come out, we are pushing the hip back, raise the arms up, look forward, hips on the heel, hands on the knee. And take few long exhalations here. We'll do this one more time, so prepare for the second round. See if you can go closer to wall this time. Hands on lower back, elbow coming close to each other, push the hip back, lift the chest. If you can move the head back, look up, raise the arms up, hands on the wall or just the fingertips. Once we reach here, start pushing hips forward. Hips forward, chest reaching up and try to walk your hands down. Hand pushing onto wall to move chest away. Keep pressing ankles on the floor. Take one more breath here. Exhale, start to push the hips back. Raise the arms up, look forward and sit on the heels. Hands on the knee. And let's take a few long exhalations again. Just take a moment and see how that feels on the entire spine. Observe the chest opening. Don't worry if the backward bends are not too deep today. Make sure to honor the body and your efforts. Right, let's prepare for Dhanurasana. So we are lying down on the chest. Start with chin on the floor, bend both the knees. And we are holding the foot just below the toes. All 5 fingers together. Toes pointing up. Inhale and start to lift the chest. If you have back condition, keep your knees on the floor. Otherwise, we are lifting knees and thighs off the floor. Keep raising the legs high. Look up if your neck feels alright and continue lifting the chest up. Making sure we are breathing, try to push the navel in. Give a lift on both the legs, squeeze the knees together. Exhale and release. Hands under forehead, turn face to one side. Alright, let's prepare for the next posture, Pariyankasana. And we come on the knees. Come on the top of the mat. We want to sit in between the feet. So check my heels are outside the hip. If your hips don't touch the floor, we can slide blanket or pillow. Ideally, knees are together, but any discomfort, knees can stay apart. Okay, if it's already painful for you, we can just stay here. Else we are moving hands behind the feet. Give a lift on the chest, and again you can just stay here. If that's alright, we are dropping forearms on the floor and give a lift on the chest. Moving head back, crown of the head on the floor, and slide your hand downward. We are not moving arms over the head in this posture. The idea is to give a lift on the chest. So keep using your elbows, keep pressing it down on the floor and continue lifting the chest up. Look for the deep arch on the entire spine. If you have a neck condition, you can just choose to stay with the hand behind the toe and give it a lift on the chest. We want to spend few more seconds here. Work on breathing through chest, which means inhale, expand the chest. Exhale and relax the chest down. Right, we press the elbow, look forward, come back on the hands, push the chest forward, hands on the knees, straight spine. To come out of the posture, lift the hip up, move legs to the side and stretch it forward. Preparing for the twist, Marichyasana C. Bend the right knee and bring right heel just a little outside the right hip. Left leg is straight, flex the left ankle. Right hand behind the hip. Exhale and move left elbow outside the right knee. Now if this is too much for you, we can bring left elbow around the right knee. Make sure we don't round the back. Work on straightening the spine. Lean a little extra on the right hip. Exhale and then start to turn chest to right corner. Try and bring both the shoulders in one straight line and chin over right shoulder. Let's have eyes closed and remember the left foot, left ankle is still active. Keep straightening the spine and keep twisting with exhalation. One more breath. Exhale and release. Straightening right leg, and let me show you the posture from the front. So I'm keeping the right leg straight, flexing the right ankle. Left knee is bent this time. Left heel a little outside the left hip. Left hand behind the hip and start to push right elbow outside the left knee. We can always have elbow around the knee. Whichever option keeps your spine straight, choose that option. Push the navel in, exhale and start moving left shoulder back. Bringing both the shoulder in one straight line, chin over left shoulder. Keep pushing the left knee towards left elbow if you have kept your elbow outside. And remember to continue straightening the spine. Straight spine will give you a better twist. Give a little more push on the navel. Next exhale, come back to center. And let's prepare for Paschimottanasana. Straight legs, give a little lift on the butts. Start with the knees softly bend, first 3 fingers, index, middle and the thumb, holding the big toe. Give a lift on the chest. If you have a back condition, you can just stay here, absolutely fine. Else start to bend the elbow to the side wall. Give a lift on the elbow so that we create a little more space on the upper back. And now start moving your chin forward. Keep lifting the chest up, keep moving chin forward, and try pushing the heel forward to straighten the knee. Remember, the abdomen stays on the thighs. The moment you start rounding the back, the moment your abdomen goes away from the thigh, you want to stop there. Make sure the spine stays straight, and we can just stay there for today. If you are all the way down on the thighs, we can relax the elbows down on the floor. Flex the ankle. Toes are flexed, toes pointing towards the head. Relax the breath here. Keep pushing the navel in. That will support the lower back. And we are taking 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath. Exhale, lift the head up, lift the chest, and release the posture. If you have Sarvangasana in practice, you can just lift up. Otherwise, if you are new, we are practicing with the wall. So maybe just watch the practice and then join me. Stay close to wall. Keep pushing the hips forward, coming closer. Pressing feet on the wall, keep the knees bent. Press the hands down on the floor and give a lift on the hips. Keep pushing hips upward. Hips and the shoulder bring almost in one straight line so that the spine stays straight. Hands on the lower back now. Keep pushing elbow close to each other. You can try to push it even more closer, and you can just choose to stay here. Absolutely fine. If you feel okay, we want to lift one leg up. Keep the toes pointed, straight knee. Right foot back on the wall and switch the side. Left leg up. Keep pushing the hip forward towards face. And now you can keep switching the leg like that. Or if you are steady, we want to lift both the legs up to ceiling. Hands are active there, supporting the entire spine. Elbows coming closer to each other. Toes are pointing upward. And check the entire body from the toe to shoulders are completely straight. Straight spine. And we want to spend few more breaths here. Relax the body. Try to deepen the breath. And if you are doing this for the first time, check how that feels on your face. Check the changes on your breath as you hold the posture. Alright, to come out, we are bringing feet on the wall again. Release the hands, hips on the floor. And bring knees on the chest. We already have done so many backward bends, so now we are not doing any counter pose after Sarvangasana. Rather, we want to straighten the spine. So hug the knees tightly, hold opposite elbows, and keep pushing lower back to floor. Knee pushing onto chest, lower back pushing onto the floor. Opening the arms, dropping knees to right side. Knee close to right elbow. Relaxing the feet on the floor, face turn to left side. Eyes can stay closed and we are staying here few seconds. Alright, let's slowly come back to Center knees on the chest, moving knees to left corner. Relax the feet and turn face to right side. Breath relaxed. Eyes are gently closed. After a few seconds, gently settle down in Shavasana and relax the body. I hope you found this helpful. I will see you in the next video. Please take care.